Hey everybody, Scott from Bonefish Sailing, and just a couple more quick things. Last video for today. Oh, slippery on the deck. So these are lines that I'm using to hold the sail together, including when it's on the boom. So they have a variety of knots in them, from simply doubling up the line to make a loop, to a bowline and an extra half hitch. But these lines, as you can see, you can easily loop them onto something on your boat, and with the tail end hanging down, they're never going to come off. You got to make sure they don't get in your way, but they're never going to come off of there with such a long tail on the line. It's not going to happen. And when I'm wrapping them onto the sail, I'm basically just coming back through the same way I do with one of these around the ring, except imagine this is around the sail, and then the tail end of it I use to come under and just wrap it around. Now, that's just in this purpose for putting it in the cabin, because I have a tear I have to repair. But if I'm actually tying it onto the boom, then I'm going to use an actual knot and not just a slip knot. So, little simple trick for you for line storage. I typically, when I take these off, put them back in the cockpit so they're out of my way if I have to come up here. So all of my lines run back to the cockpit, except for the mainsail line I lost. We won't talk about that anymore until I fix it. But here's an idea of my solar setup. You have 3 400 watt panels in the back there, a couple of flexible panels that bridge between the Dodger and those 300 watt wind turbines, which we'll talk about wind turbines another time. And there's a couple 100 watt panels there, and there's a couple more on the side of the boat here. Most are bifacial, some are not. Just a couple last tips for everybody before I finish things up and go to bed. But thanks everybody. Be safe on the water. Please like and subscribe and put some comments. The algorithms haven't been treating me very well lately, so I appreciate it.